It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Chiefs and the Falcons on Sunday night primetime.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them.
You all know what you guys want.
Catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And they're on display there for a good pickup. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed with what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs 16. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Towards the end of the fucking day. Yeah, he's finishing up, he's helping Martin was building. Yeah, like 18 left.
Convert there on 3rd and 1.
All of a sudden, fucking, like blood on his finger. I'm just like, oh. So yeah, Lee.
They'll throw with Penix.
We just start doing tires.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
He wasted so much fucking time.
This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games.
So he is on his own doing that.
But just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets him off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick
dog.
off.
It doesn't help.
And up to about the 26-yard
roll over.
line, just across the 25.
Usually where you roll over, give time, and
after seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to
try
and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't
like
have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
Just lately, it just started.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Here's Mahomes to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. A look there at the numbers for Worthy last week. 10 catches, 139 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this down inside the 35.
Who cares?
Is it up away where the dog can't get in?
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Chiefs are 12-2 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Yeah.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Falcons offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Here's Penix. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Looking to throw Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Well, they try to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. The Falcons send out their punter. Kadarius Toney deep for KC. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And one thing we do know, they will be a part of the playoffs come January. They have clinched the AFC West.
And that feels good for them, but they feel like their work is far from done because as it stands right now, they won't have the first-round bye. But a lot of teams will tell you, that's okay with us. We just want to get to the playoffs and wreak havoc from that point on.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mahomes. Again, that's Watkins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That connection seemed to work out okay on the first play of the drive. Why not go right back to it? And once again, this defense is left without an answer as they surrender back-to-back first downs.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. As they've got it as we resume action. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Quez Watkins hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting...
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 56 yards. And the Falcons have regained the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now here's Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the first carry here for their running back. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Penix. Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And looking to throw, Penix. Got his man. It's London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 52 yards. And the Falcons have yet again retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. The Chiefs offense ready to go again. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll get another look at Drake London as this offense returns to the field. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. "35 yards that time on the punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Here's Mahomes to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the visiting Steelers who were able to walk away with the road victory. The Steelers are still holding on as the win gets them to 9-6 on the year with 2 games to go. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North and head over to Cleveland to check on the Browns. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Bryce Young excellent in the win, as his guys up their mark to 11-4 now with one game to play. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
He finds his man complete. It's Ramsey. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they'll get this down to the 10. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man. The ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think you got caught in between and created a foul.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. Option play, here's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he's got some space here. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's second and 8 at the Falcons' 42-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sackett.
2nd and 17 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw here.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Offensively, lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons 1st down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Algier now up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. From the shotgun, it's Penix. 20! And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes certain situations, they just call for doing the basics.
That's what they did. Gave it to the big boy, and he got in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The home team's offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Encroachment, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now here's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. And just to put everyone on notice, that is his 1,199th catch. So the next one, that'll be 1,200 for his career. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Franklin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Robinson on a give right side. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll throw with Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here comes Tony on the return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Here's Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Now Mahomes got to have this one. That is caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown, as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion, because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 5, 27 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass complete to Robinson. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. That's caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. He'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
That's interference.
Let's check in with our referee. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack to seal it.
And for fans watching the game, a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think, partner? Not even able to get off one last throw to see how it would have turned out. Instead, pass rush got to him and ended it that way.
So for Kansas City, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I feel like there's some stuff that can come out of that basket. Oh my God. Your dad was racing you and you didn't know it.
I even sat right there at the Walmart.
Yeah, and like waited for
I waited for you. I'm like.
And she said, "Oh, they're by the."
We're going down Overland by the car wash. I'm like, oh shit.
And so then he was like. He was a good dog.
Yay. Yep.
Yeah, you just admitted that you cheated.
Nah, I don't cheat. Nah.
Uh-huh. Well, if that one car wouldn't go so slow. A dog deserves the treat. Musical genius. I mean, he didn't have much of a mess with, but.
Did he? The door's like closed. Well, he went potty outside, so. Yeah, door's closed.
He needs a treat. He's a good boy.
On the street.
I have been working very hard on that myself. You have to say stay and things like that.
Well, Aaron has something for you guys.
I'm nervous.
About you guys some rock stars.
Yeah.
Put him in the refrigerator. Thank you.
Hell yeah. That's what I needed.
I'm no kidding. I was seriously wanted to get it on the way home. So thank you so much.
But then, like, whenever you place them in the passenger door, like they open it, I try to tell them to raise it. He does like a lot quick on it.
So you have to.
And so I tell them to wait and not get out. And so I have to get out and let them.
Yes.
But not on the street side.
No, always on the passenger side.
Yeah. And we just like to jump.
Did you see any rabbits?
No.
Yes.
And look at the new eyeshadow palette I got. Really cute. Why so blue? Such big flag.
What is that?
Oh, no, yeah.
Look, guys, it's a cover. Look at it. Oh, I thought you were going to treat.
Oh?
Are they in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in there.
We don't have him over here anymore.
If you do, you won't be a good boy.
Oh, yeah. We tore up like a couple of them.
He ate a whole bag of treats one day, Sky. Give him either... Bubba, did you give him a digital stick at all today?
Trey!
Bubba! Did you give him a digital stick at all today? Give him a digital stick, Sky. Let him choose from his digital stick, because I've given him bone. Not the pork chunks. No, I haven't given him that today. And you'll be probably what I got him. Never got me something. I said that's the thing. What will you do? Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
What is it?